The goal is to get there one day with that. But that's alright. My life took a very, very different path. And sometimes that's just how it is. Alright, so not that fishy. Okay, sounds good. No, I respect you for telling me that. There were a fair amount of blimps in the tournaments today for whatever reason. So yeah, I think in my head I was just like, did bro just limp? But you did not. Okay, let's see. What are we in the mood to listen to? Probably... I'm still kind of in the mood for jazz, actually. We'll play some jazz. Ish. Some warm temperature music. Oh, you know what? Let's play some winter music. This is too upbeat. It's way too freaking cold here to be playing something this upbeat. You won the sit and go? Let's go, Mickey! Hell yeah. Awesome. Love to hear that. Your first tourney? First sit and go, you mean? I mean, sit and goes are tournaments, I guess. Yeah. Nice. Hell yeah. We can't play DMCA music, unfortunately, because we did boot up the YouTube stream, so. Okay, let's get warmed up. Literally. Ugh! It's a blizzard outside! It's crazy, actually, how cold it is out. That deserves a huge congratulations, though. See, you just gotta make it to the final table, and once you get to the final table, you know exactly what's up. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Oh! Here's a fun food for thought question for all you guys. Do you think that, okay, I'm just gonna lay this example out. This is actually a question I have for y'all. Okay, so, let's say I'm playing the black pieces, and I got no pawns. Like, literally none. Okay, look at how fast the eval bar is dropping. No, but seriously. If I had no pawns, and only, like, a row of queens... Well, the engine certainly seems to think that this is completely winning for black. Do you guys think this is, like, very, 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 like, outright just winning for black? I'm actually super curious. Like, do you think that this is an easy position for you to win with the black pieces? I had this come up today because I was filming a short, and I was like, wait, I'm actually not, like, entirely sure if this is that easy of a win. So I've played people with only pawns before. I've never played people with only queens. No, Hergon is not confident. Yes. Alright, we have some people who are more confident. Drake gods before? Yeah. I quit forever if I lost? Up to what level, though? Like, up until what level do you think that this would be completely winning for you, Hema? Because I don't know if this is that easy. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just really, really, really easy. It just seems like it's gonna be a little difficult to really... Alright. Alright, I guess chat's pretty confident. You can pin attack everything? Well, that's why I'm asking, up until what rating do you think you can win this against? Like, let's say you are 400, Hema. Do you think you can beat a 2000 from this position? I know, I agree. I think it looks really weird. So, does anybody want to give this a try? I want to test this out. I should not have done that. Fudge. How do I copy the FEN for this position? Please! No! Do I have to do this all again? No. No. Oh, wait, maybe? No, I don't. Okay, awesome. Playing the 5K, or you would? Okay, sounds good. That's alright. Good luck in the 5K! Good luck in the PLO! We're gonna test whether or not it's easy for somebody to win this position with only queens. This is just some food for thought. This is just one of the super duper duper random, like, ideas I had while I was filming a short today. And it's like, if one side only had queens, yeah, you can beat Stockfish with this position. Yep. Alright, well, in that case, let me see. I think I'm on the wrong account, actually. Yeah, I am. Let me copy paste this to myself. Exactly. Just like these One Piece cards we opened the other day. Alright, so in that case, I'll take one volunteer. I have not thought of a defense. I haven't even gone as far as to test this out. I was literally just filming the short today, and I was like, oh, wait, what if I only had queens? So, I have no idea. Alright, who would like to play? If I can figure this out, that is. I'll play white, you will get black, and you will obviously get this position. I'm not going to give you infinite time, because I would like to figure out sooner rather than later, so you'll get 5 minutes. Here, you get 2-second increment. We'll take a sub. Somebody who is a supporter of the channel. Or somebody who has benefited from somebody else supporting the channel. But we'll take somebody who is a sub. Yeah, black has a lot of holes to defend. I also think just like trying to win with queens is not the easiest, because you actually need to break through your opponent's position at some point. And then it's like, well, are you gonna sack a queen or two? Like, what's going to get you that win? So, that's alright. It's okay to lose Hargon, but good of you to have no confidence. A humble man. I'm so bad. Oh my gosh, guys. Where's the confidence? The confidence. Yeah, I definitely think, like, you will need to sacrifice a queen. Sacrifice, oh my gosh. Sacrifice a queen or two. For sure. But yeah. I don't know if you sack a queen on f2 straight away. I genuinely have no idea. I've never tested this out before. Okay, so let's say white hypothetically just starts out with knight to f3 then. So, the overconfidence? Yeah, you should. Nice, Kali. Sounds good. Give me your chess.com username. Do it for science. No pressure. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, sorry. You have 7 queens. You have 7 queens. What could possibly go wrong? Dino Man with a plan. Okay, I hope this works. Okay, there's a way for this to work. I need to look it up. One sec. One second. I am able to get this to work. I was taught how to do this a long time ago. I just need to relearn how to do it. Okay, simply add a U. I need to put it into quotation marks. Oh, you're not online, bro. Hop on online. Are you on your mobile phone by any chance? Because if you're on mobile, this isn't gonna work. Don't be on mobile. Be on a PC. You're online right now? Okay, let me try again. Still says you're not online. Do you mind just refreshing your page for me? Log out of 1. Refresh your browser page. I still don't see ya. Which is a little bit strange. Nice! Crush him! Did you spell your name right? Because I don't see you online no matter what I do. Yeah, this is how we find out they blocked me, actually. Okay, let me log out and log back in. I don't think it's me. But it's not impossible. Did you click the link that Kevin sent you? Alright, there you go. Okay, perfect. Alright, good luck. Do your best. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 queens. Technically, not to put any pressure on you or anything, but you're plus 19 in the spot. So, oh my gosh, buddy. Don't let the game abort. I gotta redo it. Now it says you're offline again. Okay. May you please click the link and then not go anywhere and just play the game? I would love to test this out. Alternatively, if we have any other subs that want to be a guinea pig. I don't know, maybe you're the ultimate troll. Okay, Aku, what's your username? And you're on PC, right? I'll give Aku a try. Or at least on a browser. Okay, sounds good. Okay, good luck. Aku is a little higher rated, 1200. So yeah, it really does look like everything that black wants to do is go for f2. So we're gonna have to stop that. I don't exactly know how this is gonna go. I mean, Aku is gonna have to sacrifice a queen or two. I got no idea. I agree. I mean, this is why I wanted to test this out. I really wanted to test this out. I've never really thought about this before, and today it came up. And I was just like, okay, well... So, see, this is interesting, because if I go bishop to b5, bro can't take, right? Oh my gosh! Really? You're giving up a queen for 2 minors? Oh, this is fascinating. Okay, you know what? I think that's actually a really good idea. I think that's kind of a good... You do have 7 queens, yeah. Yeah. So, at the price of 1 queen for 2 minor pieces, it's not a big deal at all. Maybe this is a lot easier than I thought for black. I hadn't really thought of it. So... Oh, this is fascinating. Okay. Yeah, Aku absolutely has the right idea. I think this is actually a surprisingly easy win for black. 'Cause you just get to sacrifice all of the queens. Okay, this is way easier than I thought it was gonna be. Ah. Aku came in with the game plan, and he was correct. Yeah, I really like that. I like that. I think it doesn't matter if I don't play that, because you will just sacrifice at some point. Yeah, you absolutely need to sack, for sure. Well, that's good to know. So... my short idea would have worked then. I was thinking, like, I could have just... So I posted a reel today that was, like, trading off all my pieces for just having, the queen. And I took away all of the pawns. I was thinking I could take away all the pawns, but then I wasn't even sure if that was, like, necessarily even winning. So... yeah. No, that's really good. Thanks, Aku! Appreciate you! Thank you, thank you. That was actually really helpful. Well, now I know. Alright, back to this 2600 bullet grind. Jeez, Mandarin Panda. That's so unhinged. I don't know if that's a good analogy. Seems, a little sus to me. Seems a bit sus. Bum, bum. There's so much the snow is insane. There is way too much freaking snow. Simply way too much. Yeah, no, that didn't look hard for Aku at all. What do you mean you went out twice to play? What are you, a cat? A dog? I'm genuinely confused about the comment. Like, what are you doing outside to play? I would understand going skiing or snowboarding. But other than that, it's like, hey, yo. I just can't wrap my head around that. Like, you voluntarily went outside when it was snowing? Second time with snow devils. That's wholesome. I like it. I like that a lot. That's wholesome stuff, though. It was Queen to see one? No. No. Yeah, as somebody I think who has like grown up around winter, I definitely feel a little bit jaded about snow. I'm the type of person that is like, oh, it's snowing. All right, time to not go outside for the next 2 weeks. I have made 0. I don't make snowmen. Don't feel bad you busted Andrew. That's alright. Oh, misclicked that. Yeah, I think I get way too much snow. Nice, good for you. Why do I not make snowmen? I don't know. I just don't really have time, honestly. Like, it constantly just feels like I'm behind on stuff, so any chance I have, I'm working. If I'm not working on like chess content, I'm working on poker. If I'm not working on poker, I'm working on Balatro. I've got a Balatro league coming up, so I've been studying Balatro a little bit. Previously, last month, it was TFT, so I was like studying TFT. I consumed so much TFT every single day. If I'm not in the middle of like a gaming grind, for example, last year I had Paris Fashion Week, so I was just in the gym for 2 hours a day, basically, and figuring out my diet and stuff like that to be in great shape. I think I just always have a project, so I don't really have time to just go and build a snowman. Yeah, that about sums it up. And then I also really like food, and I like to eat and stuff, so if I'm spending time doing stuff, it's probably something food related. That's healthy, Biggie. That's really healthy. Good for you. But then after dinners, or like in between going out and stuff, I'm putting together worth it food reviews because I like to do food content, and I really am trying to dial in my lifestyle content for this upcoming year. So yeah. There's just always a project to do. Which is good. It's healthy. It's fun. Yeah, I do like Italian food. It's not my favorite, but there are some really, really good Italian places in the world. And you can never go wrong with like pizza or pasta. I like to think about it more as I just have a lot of goals and ambitions. And if I don't do them, I don't have like... you know, a slave that's gonna do it for me. So I gotta be the one that does it. Hey Satras, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome back to your 6th month. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, if I don't do it, who is going to do it? So I have to be the one that does it. That's how I see things anyways. The lesson here? I don't know if that's the lesson here. It's a good thing. We're not allowed to have them. Not really. I don't think I ever really feel like I need to take a break. Like, I will take a break sometimes. I'll play some League of Legends. That's my form of taking a break, I guess. Or like, I will take a break from... Whoa! Hell yeah, Hema! Congratulations! Big dubs. Yeah, when I play League, that's definitely considered a break. But typically, I have my entire schedule in like 15-minute intervals. From the moment I wake up, every 15 minutes is slotted. So like 15 minutes after I wake up is when social posts go out. 15 minutes after that, I should be hitting the gym. 15 minutes after that, I'm still at the gym. Maybe I'm only in the gym today for 45 minutes. Maybe I'm in the gym for 30 minutes. Basically, everything is like quarter of the hour, I have something. And I try to never leave there more than like a 15-minute like interval. So I'll like put in between 12:10 to 12:25 I'm taking a shower, or between 1:15 to 1:45 I'm having lunch. So just things like that. Like maybe I'm walking to lunch with a friend, so therefore between 1 to 1:15 I'm either taking an Uber or taking a walk to lunch. Everything is just like bang, 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 bang. And I need my life like that. I absolutely, it's like a no, what's the word for it? A non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. Have my life like that. If my schedule has holes in it, I'm just there like, so what am I gonna do? And then usually I fill it up with doing stuff, maintenance work, like looking up investments or doing taxes or like all that. But you could just shovel some snow, Biggie. I hear that's what a lot of people did today instead of going to the gym. Yeah. You could pretend to be a little kid, carry a shovel around and knock on doors and ask them, like, hey, do you need your driveway shoveled for $50 or something? Oh, that's healthy. Nice. And played in the snow, apparently. Apparently, it works less well if you're not a little kid. If you do it as an adult, or like a 40-year-old man, it seems to get a little weird. But it's alright, it's snowing so much, I'm sure your neighbors can't even see what you look like. Yeah, maybe not in all parts of the world, unfortunately. Enjoy the fact that you don't have snow there. That's what you should do. You should be rejoicing that you're able to go outside and find food. Nork. Never. I've never been 2600 in Bullet before. Today will be my very first time ever. I don't even know what my current rating is, actually. I'm also doing these puzzles on the wrong account. Don't let me forget to switch onto my other account. I don't see what you see. Yeah, one of my big goals for this year is slotting in time for, like, more creative, like, more self-care stuff. Other than therapy, I mean. Like, putting in 20-minute blocks for sketching, or just watching anime, or doing all that. I'm gonna start putting it into my calendar as well. Or like, if I need 20 minutes in the middle of the day to check up on social posts and respond to comments. Honestly, I like croissants if they're a little bit creative, but I've eaten so many plain butter croissants in my life at this point that I can't eat another one. I've had way too many. For the last few years, every time I would go to Paris, I would just order this giant-ass croissant from a place called Felipe Conticini. He's apparently French, I don't know, but he has an Italian name for some reason, and he makes like these 3 kilo... I think they use like 6 kgs of butter or something for these. It's insane. It's like it's a crazy croissant. And anyways, what ends up happening every time is that I like eat parts of it, right? Either for camera or like as part of content. And at this point, I cannot handle the smell of another croissant because I've eaten so many croissants in my life in the past couple of years. So I'm currently on a croissant break, like on a plain butter croissant break. I will still have other types of croissant if there's like an interesting one. He makes a 3 kg pain au chocolat. That's the one other one that I know. I think he also makes something else, but I haven't gotten it. But I've also never ordered that pain au chocolat. Yeah. Yeah, I've never ordered that pain au chocolat, but he has a giant pain au chocolat. I know. Oh my gosh. But anyways, no, I can't handle another croissant. I'm croissant out. Entirely. I don't even really enjoy pain au chocolat that much. Usually the ratio for pain au chocolat is all off. It's way too much pain and not enough chocolat. You're making croissants this very moment? That's awesome. I went to Paris recently and I did a class on making eclairs. I feel sick thinking about exactly. That's me at this point. I used to really enjoy like croissants and pain au chocolats, and then yeah, eventually I was just like, all right, this is too much. So, anyways, maybe next trip I'll get one of those crazy. Oh, this was obviously Queen takes H5. I'll get one of those crazy croissants again for content. I just feel so bad not eating them at the end when I know that I probably really should not eat it, but I just can't. And then I just end up like, yeah. Does he know he's slowly killing? Well, you see, he also sells normal sized croissants and pain au chocolats. And I have to admit, it's not like the croissant doesn't taste good or anything. It's just, I have eaten a lot of those at this point. So, yeah. I don't know. I feel like not many people go back to Paris every single time and order one of his giant croissants. I don't know what statins are. What are statins? I blundered H7. Oops. No. I mean, I like giant foods as a concept. Oh, it's for blood pressure? Okay. Never heard of it. This game did not go off to a good start. Not familiar. Might need to take that real soon. If I keep aging. Well, that's why there's... Yeah. That's my issue with like traditional pain au chocolat and croissants too, is that it's just too much bread. Which is why I don't do that anymore. I get the cool stuff. I will have a hip, modern style pain au chocolat. Whoa. That's a good move, I think. Maybe. Kind of interesting. Alright. Well, we're down in exchange, and that's not very good. Exactly perfect blood pressure. What does that even mean? What is perfect blood pressure? I've never heard of that before. Isn't it super dependent on like your body weight and stuff? That's healthy. Well, I mean, I don't think carbs are necessarily, like, evil or anything like that, but... I don't know. I live by the rule, everything in moderation. Oh yeah, I've been supposed to go to Chicago for such a long time. I was supposed to go to Chicago. I was supposed to go to New Orleans. Yeah, I never did. It's alright. Well, I would say gaining weight is not necessarily the end-all be-all either. There's a lot of other health factors that are super important that are not weight-related. But, sure. It is good to be able to get through doors. Also true. I messed up. Did I mess up really badly, though? No, I don't think this is actually that bad. It could be a lot worse. Something to check out in Paris? Ooh, so many things. There's such insanely good food. I'm actually posting a little Paris, sort of, it's like a reel, tomorrow. So you can see from that. But one of my favorite areas of Paris is Le Marais. And there's this really insane shopping mall in Paris called Galeries Lafayette. And I would recommend that as well. Other stuff I would recommend in Paris, like just everything. Everything is super cool in Paris. It's one of my favorite cities for sure. Yeah, I've had escargot. Not a huge escargot fan. It's fine, it's whatever. It mostly just tastes like the butter you put it in. Escargot is really just an excuse to eat a copious amount of butter. Hotel recommendation for Singapore? I like Resorts World, but I was also put up there, so I didn't have to pay. Thank you to the Singapore Chess Federation. So I don't know out of pocket how affordable that is, but Resorts World was pretty sick. Other than that, I stayed like on the west side of Singapore once, and I don't remember the hotel whatsoever. Yeah, that's true. Fair enough. Where else have I stayed in Singapore? I don't really remember. But Sentosa is pretty sick. I liked it. I thought it would be fun. It was really fun. Oh yeah, Marina Bay Sands, but like, oh, Marina Bay Sands is crazy. Wait, why did bro sack a queen? Interesting. I'm slow today. Maybe it's all the poker I played. Brain is still wired on poker. I'm threatening checkmate. Ugh. Let me checkmate, bro. God darn it. Oh my god, with 0.01 seconds left on the clock! That's crazy. I think one of the only places I really like to visit in the world... Sorry, I mean, one of the places that consistently never disappoints is Paris. Like, I can go back to Paris a million times, and I will always have something new to do. There will always be a museum that I want to check out, or gallery, or exhibit, or fashion show, or shopping center, or, like, new designer, or something. Like, I think Paris is just the city that keeps on giving. Not everybody has that opinion, and that's okay. More for me, honestly. So, you know, it's okay, but... Yeah, I think it's just crazy when people say Paris is overrated. It sounds like you're just doing the most touristy stuff and you're doing it all wrong. In my opinion, if you're of the opinion that you didn't enjoy the trip, I'm just genuinely curious what you did on your trip. Like, what did you freaking do? Did you wait in 5-hour lines at Cedric Grolet, or did you... You know, sign up for the most touristy River Seine, like, evening cruise and got the most mid-food ever? Like, I'm just so genuinely curious. Because I think the city is wonderful. I think in general, there's way too many people that fall for the touristy stuff in every big city. It's really difficult to differentiate between what is touristy and good versus touristy and that's not worth doing. Oh gosh, karma. Well, that's valid. Sorry to hear that. Right. Talk to Parisians. I'm very lucky that I have a lot of Parisian friends, so I get all of my recommendations from, like, my Parisian friends. And it's so much fun. So I can't take this pawn because this bishop could go here, but now I can take this pawn. However, maybe it wasn't the best idea I had. Well, not if he plays that, because now I have this pawn. Oh, I could have taken this. Darn. I don't know if that's necessarily true, though. Like, sometimes, yes, I do want to see all the touristy stuff, but also sometimes, I don't know. I love spending time exploring off the beaten path, as they like to call it. One of my favorite areas of France is Burgundy, so I agree with you that southern France, which I know Burgundy is not southern France, but I like that area a lot too. And I grew up in Antibes, so I have to say nice things. Oh, that's my rook. Well, good thing he didn't see it. So I have to say nice things about southern France. Okay, we gotta flag him. I'm not doing a very good job of flagging people today. We gotta do that a little bit more. Call the road least traveled. I like that. Well, I don't know if it's such a paradox as much as it is just the French eat a lot less processed foods than Americans do. If there's one thing that is guaranteed to always be bad for you, it's processed. So, yes, the French eat a lot of butter, they smoke, but they also love to walk and bike everywhere, and they don't eat processed. They get all of their food fresh from the farms. Well, not literally. Like I'm not claiming that people are going to the chicken coop and picking out their eggs and all that stuff, but yeah, you get my point. You understand the gist of it. I don't know, man. When I was in Paris recently, still felt like everybody and their mother was smoking. But I could also just be biased because I'm extremely sensitive to the smell of smokes and cigarettes. I think I got a sack. Yoink. Yoink. King runs away. But... well, I can take this. Okay. Oh my gasp. I had such a good position. And then threw it all away. Sniff. I don't know about this though. This might be alright. Okay, we got promotion. Just make weird moves. Gotta make weird moves. Oh my gosh, I'm getting checkmated. No! Cumulative cigarette smoke. Yeah. They do smoke a lot in China, for sure. Absolutely true. It's still extremely prevalent. I was literally trying to cancel my move, but alas, it did not work. Okay, let's go here. Oh no, SpaghettiOs. At least I'm only down in exchange. No longer just down in exchange. That's so sad. Yeah, I think my talking is funny. Asthma is like kind of terrible. Can't smoke. Oh boy. At that point, Bushak, might as well start. Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. Jeez. I don't know how air quality is in China these days, but when I was there, it was a lot better than it used to be. But it's probably not too far off. They moved a ton of the factories that used to be in Beijing outside of the city, so... Yeah, I haven't heard about any of this stuff. Oh, it's so much better with electric cars now. Everybody drives an electric car. Their electric cars are insane. I actually saw the company when I was in Paris. It's called BYD. There were a lot of BYDs when I was in Paris. Thought that was interesting because that was I think that's like the biggest by pure numbers. Like, I don't know if they make the most, but they make a ton of electric vehicles in China. Is that what the brand is called? That's cool. I don't think I knew that. So yeah, that definitely helped a lot. Everybody and their mother drove an electric car. And apparently they're insanely cheap. You can get like a nice one for, or like the basic one for like 9K US or something. The knight's gonna go there, but I think it's okay. Oh, I should have not done that. Now he has this. I didn't see it. Wow, I'm so slow today. What the hell? I feel genuinely so slow. My brain is like going through a slog. 20K is still insanely good though for an electric vehicle. Like a brand new electric vehicle. Yo, Rich, thank you so much for the 20 buckaroos on YouTube. Thank you, thank you. I can't click today either. I'm gonna blame it on the snow. It's making me slow. See, that rhymed. He has F5. Well, he didn't see it, but... Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter because he has queen takes a2. Oops. Thanks, Rich. That's kind of sick. I guess not. Never mind. I take it back. I will find a breakthrough. Or I guess not. I keep being like, I'm gonna figure out a way out of this, and I don't. Yoink. Yoink. Oh, whoops, that's not good. No! I could have just played anything! I could have played anything. I don't have the same flagging skills as I normally do. No, I didn't have lunch today. I don't know. I snacked on a sandwich, but I feel like I'm just slow. My mouse speed is literally like sluggish. But I felt sluggish when I played poker too. Not saying that this is an excuse for the poor hands I played, but just in general. Today has not been my day. Oh yeah, maybe it's the music, you're right. That's not good. I got my knight trapped. Yeah, I know so little about tech. when it comes to what's new these days for tech. So I assume that's a good thing for the batteries, but to me, it's just a bunch of jumbo. What's lean maxing? Well, the difference between the sandwich and lunch was that I had the sandwich at 5 p.m. And I don't think you can call a 5 p.m. meal lunch. So, I think that's the difference. What if we go for this? Oh, I'm not. Just trying to eat healthy. I think that's checkmate! Ah, Japanese trains are so fast. So are Chinese trains. Zippity zip all around the country. But the infrastructure for public transportation in Japan is like absolutely bonkers. You can go anywhere you need on a train. No, it's just a comment about how a lot of other countries in the world have a lot better public transportation than North America and makes life so much easier. Oh, I should not be taking that with... no, I think that was actually correct, but... that's probably not the best move. Alright. Gotta sell more cars, am I right? Yeah, I swear by hanging leg raises. And like body workouts. I think those are super effective. I certainly prefer living in... Well, that's not necessarily true. I've only really lived in LA. And I feel like LA is super unique. So... I guess I would say I prefer living in Canada. But yeah. I think when I have a home in Southeast Asia, I'll do a lot more fitness content. It'll be a lot easier. To like film and post. There'll be a lot more like gyms that I'll hopefully be partnered with and all that stuff. And I don't need to worry about people recognizing me or getting harassed. So that will be nice. Yeah, I'll be moving pretty soon. But yeah, I'm planning like a week of Muay Thai. A week of water sports. A week of learning how to surf, for example. It should be a lot of fun. Yeah, so it should be a really good time. Yoink! Ah, I don't know, man. Chess is so slow today. No, I can't even take that. That's annoying. Sure. Oh, it's been... Whatever. It's fine. Just gotta play fast. Oh, I'm getting checkmated. Oh, wait, that's, a yoink? Oh, man. I'm so slow. Dude, there is so much snow! That's so much snow. What are you jealous about? The amount of snow we have? Because we certainly have enough to share. In fact, it snowed so much in recent months that there's probably enough snow for every planet, for every city in the world. Everybody should get some snow. Free snow. That should be Canada's new marketing scheme. You get snow. You get snow. Everybody gets snow. We keep that. You can keep it. Damn, unlucky. Yeah. Snowpra. We got enough snow. There is so much snow. It has not stopped snowing for basically 3 days. I mean, if I was gonna risk the great outdoors, I could make a snowman. That would also be really funny. However, no, I haven't really done that. Yeah. Soon I will be in the land of no snow. You don't get food here. I have no food at home. And I feel too bad to order food and make somebody drive through the snow for my food. So I'm gonna maybe walk to McDonald's or something. I've never been to Banff. I do so little traveling within Canada, it's kind of crazy. I have been to Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, Quebec City, Winnipeg, Thunder Bay, and that's basically it. I've been to Victoria Island on the west coast. I've never been to Vancouver. I've been to like this little city called Richmond Hill or something, or Surrey, which I think is just right outside of Vancouver, but I've never actually been to Vancouver. Yeah, Thunder Bay, how exotic, I know. The fun fact about Thunder Bay is that there is a large amount of Finnish immigrants in Thunder Bay. So, fun fact. Probably because it feels exactly like Finland. It's equally cold. The Patriots! Some people call it Murder Bay. Oh my gosh, what happened? Do I want to know? That's a free queen, no? No, I did not practice any Finnish there. This is kind of a fun tactic. Yoink, yoink, and yoink. Ah! Yeah, at the cost of my bullet. You can do anything, chat. You could even perform surgery while playing Bullet. Not recommended, but I'm just pointing out that you technically can. Nothing's stopping you. Other than probably, like, I don't know, some oath of not hurting your patients and stuff like that might be stopping you, but my point stands. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. I don't even really know how the oath thing works. I'm not a doctor. I have no clue. This sure looks like checkmate, no? Ow. My head hurts again. Weird. No, we're not! We're not winning! Y'all keep asking that all day. Throughout the poker, throughout the chess. He had this. I was gonna lose a bishop. He did not see it. Lucky me. At least in this one, I only have myself to blame. So that's kind of a positive. I did always wonder how that works. If you were like forced to swear on the Bible and stuff like that, but you're not Christian. Like, does God still come knocking at your door if you lie? Like, I just don't really understand. Like, in their head, what does it mean to swear on the Bible? I just don't really get it. Anyways, that's a different conversation. Okay, I'm trying to play this, but it's not great. It's not looking good. So now he has this. Can you ask for a different religious text? Yeah. Do they ask you if you're Christian or not before you do it? Ask for a math textbook. Oh my gosh, that would be so funny. Yes, the Math 137 textbook, please. Thank you. I would like to flag him. I'm not entirely confident that I can, but I would sure like to try. Ooh, that's kind of juicy. Well, my H5 accidentally became a double exclamation mark. Swear on my lightsaber? Exactly. That'll be me. What the frick? Okay, that's valid. I think we take. This is a really strange Spanish. I don't exactly know who messed up first. It could be me, it could be him. But this is not a standard Spanish. I probably messed up first, honestly, considering I know 0 openings at this point. Can't even play the Spanish correctly. Ugh. No, it's probably me. I'm the issue. I'm the problem. Believe it or not, I'm gonna take with the queen. Well, this looks like fun. Oh, man. Wait, why didn't bro just take it? I'm actually a little confused. Well, that was a weird game. I don't know what happened there. Apparently I got a brilliant move for my efforts. Me or him? Probably him. No, I got a brilliant move. I don't know, man. I have no idea what happened in that game. Well, no. Self-blame is not the way to success. It's just the truth. If you lose a game of chess, it is 100% your fault. Because guess what? Who played your game? Unless your little sister, like, hopped on over to your PC and tapped a couple of buttons, you were the one controlling the mouse or your fingers, and you were the one that played the bad moves. So therefore, it is your fault. So I'm not trying to, like, self-blame or be unnecessarily critical of myself. It's just the goddarn truth. Clicked by itself. Yeah, exactly. That's what happened in my hand against Oolong today. I'm not even joking, though. I don't understand how that happened. I still don't get it. I don't know what happened there, but... your little sister's better than you at chess? Unlucky. Unlucky. But yeah. That's both the beauty and the ugly of chess. The ugly sounds a lot worse, but you get my point. This guy's position sucks. Wow, I misclicked, and he still had to resign. That's how bad it was. I was trying to obviously give this check on c8. Yeah, you're gonna blame your opponent's luck in chess for your loss? That's a good one. That's a really good one. Yoink! Oh. Good thing I didn't pre-move this. I was trying to go here so I could play d5. So if it's not your fault that you lost, whose is it? Oh, that's such a bad move by my opponent. Wow. Oh my gosh. It doesn't get much worse than that. He, in one move, instead of trading off the queens, managed to get his queen pinned, which means he's losing the queen. And on top of that, this bishop is under attack because the queen is pinned and has left their king open on the board. Now, see, this is what I'm telling you. When it's your fault, sometimes it really is your fault. A lot of factors. I'm not really necessarily moving. I'm just kind of expanding my bases. You know, when you're like the Imperial Army and you've conquered Coruscant, and then you decide, why don't we just, you know, take over Naboo or something? That's more how I would describe my foray into Southeast Asia, with obviously a lot less tactical might, but, you know, my point still stands. I'm still gonna be doing stuff in Canada and in Toronto, just I will also be doing stuff in Southeast Asia. Much like the Imperial Army, sometimes life gets a little boring on Coruscant. So we're gonna expand. It's a tactical, strategic move. How about that? There will be no Coruscant longboarding. Gaining space, exactly. We're just expanding our horizons. Bro is running away, and I don't like that. I think I got checkmated accidentally by taking that pawn. I should not have taken that pawn. Yeah, what's that game that I used to really like to play? That I modded Star Wars onto? I forgot the name now. But... yeah, I'm just finding a bigger base. Starfield! Exactly. New planets, new friends. How's the mod doing? I haven't really had a chance to play. So many things to do, so little time. So little time. Well, I only played Starfield because I got it Super Star Wars modded. There is an insane mod that you can get for Starfield. It's called Star Wars Genesis. And it basically makes the entire quest line like Star Wars stories. It was really, really cool. You're basically playing as a Mandalorian. Because of the jetpacks, obviously, so... it was fun. It was fun. I liked it a lot. But, alas... life. You're trying to checkmate me. Starfield by itself was not that interesting. It was quite dry, hence why there's a ton of mods out there. I recently found out, by the way, if anybody here is a Balatro enjoyer, like I said, I'm actually going to be playing some competitive PvP Balatro coming up really soon, which I'm super excited about. But Balatro has mods that allow you to play PvP against other people. Like Heads Up Balatro, which is really cool. And then I also found out that they have like 1 million different new packs for Balatro on this mod. So if anybody is like, oh, I finished everything in Balatro. Balatro is such a good game. I want to try something else. Well, you can install the mods. Yeah, PvP Balatro is a lot of fun. So I'm excited for that too. I'm excited to compete in some Balatro. So that's gonna be my next big game grind. I think there's a ton of Star Wars games out there, no? You didn't get more than 3 decks beat? Did you try? Balatro was an insanely good game. So much fun. Probably should have moved my rook over here before. No! I can't move my rook over there because I haven't developed it yet, of course. I have Star Wars Monopoly too! You and me both, buddy. You and me both. It's the only Monopoly I've ever played over the board. Over the... Do you call Monopoly over the board? If you're playing Monopoly on a board, is that over the board Monopoly versus digital Monopoly? Oh yeah, there's like 20 different Star Wars Lego games. I forgot about that. I haven't played a single one of them. Tabletop. I think tabletop's the actual word for it. Because there is an official word for playing board games on a table. I think it's tabletop. But more funny? Nice. That actually sounds like so much fun. Ah. I need more time in my life. Or I need to not sleep. But sleep is too enjoyable. I like to sleep too much. Why is this king over here? What the hell? Okay. Alright. Alright then. The king is just on F5. No problem. It's on an adventure, which I don't really understand why, but hey, it is, so good for him. He decided to take... Do I not have checkmate? This looks like checkmate. And this... Well, maybe it's not checkmate? Finally, it's checkmate! Oh my gosh, that took so much effort. What the hell? That was super weird. I don't know why bro put his king there. I really have no idea, but it was like he was begging to be checkmated. So obviously I had to deliver. I'll satisfy his greatest wishes of getting checkmated. Sure, no problem. I've never played Risk. I don't even know what Risk is. Is that the one where you have colonies? No, that's Catan, right? I'm thinking of Catan. Yeah, maybe he misclicked. I don't know what that is either. Oh, I have a check! Look at this little discovered attack. Cute. That works, doesn't it? Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna push. Darn. Yeah, I'm just gonna get flagged. Unfortunately. I do now. I designed my own chess set not too long ago. Yeah, I designed a fancy physical chess set. I was dissatisfied with all of the options out on the market. And you know what they say when you feel like there's something that's missing? You should make it yourself. It's available for sale, but I did design it myself. Like, yeah, I sketched it and all that stuff. Thank you. But yeah, it's super cool. I'll find it. I think it's just outside. So if you are interested in it, you want a Millennium Falcon? Make one! If that is truly your life's goal, you would find a way. Yeah, I've been working on my clothing designs for a little while now. But if you're asking if I've ever tried designing a car or something, no. We're gonna probably draw the line at chess sets and clothing. I don't see myself designing an engine for Ferrari. Although, maybe that's what they need. Can't be much worse. No, it's okay. 2026 is gonna be Ferrari's year. Oh yeah, a card deck. I forgot about that. I was gonna do a card deck. I'll for sure have a card deck at some point too. No, that sounds ugly. I don't necessarily like things being chess themed. I've talked about this a lot. I watch, well, I don't necessarily watch Formula 1. I just follow it for the drama and the memes. The fashion. Honestly, I follow it mostly for the fashion. You make it faster. Exactly. I mean, how is my approach to building Legos really any different from Ferrari's approach to building their engine? Well, Ferrari actually has their own clothing line now, by the way. It's been brought back, but aside from that, there's a lot of really, really well-dressed people in Formula 1, like Lewis Hamilton, Alexandra Lemieux. She's my favorite. Lily Hay. Honestly, I follow more for the girlfriends. They have engineers now. Hell yeah, let's go. After their cats mess up their engine, yeah. Formula 1 is all three. It's a sport, it's a TV show, it's cinema. That's true and cultured. I love Shanghai. Yeah, I love Shanghainese fashion. I love a lot of stuff. But here, let me go get my chess set. Yes. Good for them. I have absolutely hauled this chess set around. So unfortunately, it's getting a little bit chipped on the box. This chess set has been to, well, it was shipped out of the UK. So it's been in the UK. That's where all the sets get assembled and made and finalized and get sent. So if you ordered this and you're in the UK, you're probably getting it before everybody else in the world. But this chess set has come with me to LA. It's been to San Francisco. It's been to France. Yeah. It's a traveling chess set. Well, the box came with the design. There's actually another wrap that goes on top of it, but I've lost that, unfortunately. So here it is. Yeah, the UK's last manufacturing industry. My chess set. So, it's really cool. It is completely hand screen printed. And, like, I love the way the gold comes through, but yeah. It's got quite a nice shine to it. It's also quite heavy. So, that's my chess set. So, yeah. And I felt like there weren't enough, and here's the pieces. The green pieces, which a lot of people I know have said is turquoise, are actually supposed to resemble jade. So, I think they actually fixed the shipping issues to Brazil, is what I was told. I could be wrong, but I believe they fixed shipping issues to India and to Brazil. So if you're in Brazil, you should be able to get it now. But yeah. It ships. And anybody else, if you have an issue with shipping, just let me know. Because I will contact the distributor and we'll hopefully get it figured out. There is not my face on the pieces. But yeah. Thank you. Thank you. It's big. But yeah, I've been using this set a lot. Oh. Yeah, I mean, if I use jade, it would only be like 250 bucks per piece. So that would only be like $5,000 per set. Yeah, I'm so excited for that, Darth. Hell yeah. You guys are able to order those. We've even... It's no longer in pre-orders, so whatever is in stock now, you guys should be able to order. And it will basically ship out. I think they're doing a shipment next week, so... everybody who has pre-ordered, your shipments will go out soon, and if you haven't placed an order, if you place an order now, yeah. But thank you guys for checking it out. I appreciate it a lot. I totally get that it's not for everybody, and that's totally fine. Aw. Well, I'm trying to figure some things out with the manufacturer, and we'll potentially be doing giveaways with like, yeah, for 1 million followers on Insta and stuff like that. But you can stay tuned. But thank you for your interest. Appreciate it. This sucks. I don't have checkmate. Oh, sorry. I forgot that there was a board. My bad! I do not have 1 million on Insta yet. But no! He saw the checkmate. Well, dragons in Chinese culture are really long. Because unlike Western culture, a lot of the time, dragons actually bring good fortune. And they're protectors of civilization. And they defend humanity against evil. Whereas in the West, a lot of the time, dragons are depicted the way they are because dragons are seen as evil. And they're out there to getcha. And they are there to destroy crops and stuff like that. Exactly. European dragons are fat. So, Western dragons are a lot less cool than Chinese dragons, is basically what I'm trying to say. The West super cancel dragons. I don't know why. Dragons are amazing creatures, if like in lore, in Chinese lore. I mean, okay, sure, they sometimes get up to some mischief and they've done stuff, and sometimes they get banished to the bottom of the ocean, and that's a completely different story if you've ever watched Nuocha or read or whatever. Different conversation, sure. There's good dragons out there, there's bad dragons, there's a lot of dragons, but for some reason in Western culture, dragons don't talk. Dragons are evil, they just want to eat people. And it's not like that at all in Chinese culture. In Chinese culture, dragons are like your ancestors. Dragons are there to remind you that, hey, you're ugly. No, I just think it's really funny. Mushu is so funny. Oh yeah, Smog talks, I guess. But I don't know. Dragons in Chinese culture are way cooler. So that's a Chinese dragon. Yeah. I think you just haven't watched, you should watch Nuocha. It's a Chinese animated film that came out pretty recently, and it's hella good. I would recommend that. For sure. Oh no, I fucked up! This is so bad. Yeah. Well, that's Western dragons. Asian dragons are more like, well, you know, if my lamb is not cooked for me 3 ways, you guys are all useless and you're gonna have bad harvest. So y'all better give us the best flavor, best seasoning, and best cook on this lamb. Don't forget, we want it 3 ways. That's more like how Chinese dragons are. They're extremely, I don't know how to describe it. They're very like, yeah, I don't know. Dragons are like considered a higher society in Asian, or at least in Chinese culture. Not necessarily high maintenance, but higher society, I would say. They have like they're extremely wise. They're always really smart. They carry themselves with grace. Yeah, they're kind of bougie. They're extremely proud. So mystical. Exactly. I'm threatening checkmate. Is he gonna see it? Fudge! How dare he? Oh, I had bishop to c4. Fudge. Ooh, no. Lame. Yeah, they're basically little emperors. The metallic colored ones. That actually reminds me, there was this movie, or like books a bit ago. I can't remember the exact name now, but it was like... Aragon or something? I don't know. Oh, tigers are sick. You have giant snakes, that's cool. Aragon! Yeah. No, not girl with the dragon tattoo. I liked Aragon. Those had dragons in them. Western dragons. Not to be confused with Aragorn. Son of... I forgot all of it now. I watched Lord of the Rings trilogy fairly recently, and I thought it was kind of good. That's a good move. That's a good move, my good sir. I freaking love koi fish. I have so many ideas, if sales go well, for this current set to do another set in the future. But Yeah, I'm pretty excited. So thank you guys for the support. No, Nurja 1 I think is better than Nurja 2. You can just watch both of them. It's just easy watching. Oh, Toothless is an awesome dragon. I freaking loved the first one of those. Dragon and Doggo are a tough match. Well, this year is the year of the horsey, so... I love Toothless. No! Don't send me any more stuff over until I move, and then I open a new P.O. box. Panzer Dragon? What's that? Is that a toy? Sure, maybe when I have a new P.O. box. Oh, I've never watched. I never played it. I'm trying to think of dragons. In games that I play. Oh my god. What's the one that's in League of Legends? I'm not talking about Dragon Trainer Tristana. It's an ADC. It's like a small dragon. It's so... Not Aurelion Sol, the other one. Yeah, Aurelion Sol's the OG dragon, but I was thinking about a different one. Smolder! Yes! Oh my gosh. Freaking hate Smolder, man. I honestly hate every champion that Riot has released since, like, I don't know, 2023, 4 maybe? Because they keep releasing new champions, and they keep having these funny movesets, and I'm just there like, bro, what's happening? It's a funny dragon, yeah, it's a very small dragon. Size-wise. I don't like his name either. While we're on the subject, I also don't understand what's happening with Hui. Or the other guy that kind of looks like Hui, but is not Hui. I hate every champ after 2016. Damn, you're old, bro. I only started playing in 2017. Oh, I forgot about Shiv. Oh yeah, of course, there's Shiv. Is Godzilla a dragon? No, Godzilla's a lizard. That's different. Not the same thing. Lizards don't have wings. Yeah, Shyvana is the OG dragon. It's true. I play when there's only NA server. Judging by your name, you don't seem very NA. You seem quite Polish. How do I play faster? Trick question. By playing faster. That's bad though. I'm getting... Oh, no, this didn't work. Well, it might have worked if I just had played faster. $200 ping was fire. Was fine. I used to play on 200 ping because my parents would not pay for good internet. So my first 2 years of playing League, I was playing on like 200 to 400 ping. Sometimes like 1,000 ping. It was crazy. Yeah. It was so bad. But I love the game so much. I peaked Diamond 4 during that phase, actually. Shortly after. My ping now is like 13. It's something absurdly good. Because I think they moved the servers to Chicago at some point. So I basically play... I think it might be faster than 13. I think I might have even faster. I was literally trying to pre-move. back in the day. But to be fair, I was playing champions like Nami and Janna. I was trying to keep it really chill because obviously you just can't do much when you have that high ping. But yeah, I was doing my best. This guy just blundered a queen. That's kind of an interesting move. I think they removed one server, but I think they had like, I don't know. I don't know if everybody loves Nami and Janna. I like Nami. I don't like Janna very much. Boring champ to play. Very boring champ to play against as well. I was really not a Janna person. I just had to because my ping was so bad. Like, I had absolutely no choice. If I was gonna play the game and not completely int, I had to play something that sort of does not, like, it doesn't really matter that much. And the options were Lulu, Nami, or Janna. So, yeah. Yeah, I have seen the, like, high skill Janna outplays. Those are fun to watch. Oh, and then Yumi came out. Yeah, but by then I was already in Irelia one trick. So, did not matter. Oh no, wait, he didn't see it. Yeah, but I don't actually like playing those champs. I like playing Nami because she has the bubble mech. But I'm an extremely ADHD player. Like, I don't play... I liked playing Lucian, Nami bot lane because you could go super, super aggro. I'm not a fan of... Oh, I had checkmate in 1. Good thing he missed it. Like, I play bullet chess for a reason. I can't sit still. I have to trade, like, all the time. It's why I'm on Irelia one trick. Because if I'm not trading, then at least I get to press Q and I get to spam. You know? Like, that's how I would strongly prefer to do it. I don't have the patience for anything else. Good times, good times. Can I trap this queen? No? Maybe? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I saved that as much as my opponent threw it. Norm! Yes. I have really bad ADHD. I don't know. I hope he moves... Ah. Okay. No, I guess I have to take. Oh no! I could have taken the rook and I just kind of forgot about that and I pre-moved accidentally. Aw, man. Yeah. I went to my psychotherapist once when I was in university, but I already turned 19 and she was like, you probably have ADHD. Do you want to wait 7 months to get the ADHD test for free? Because it's kind of expensive to get it, like, on the, when you have to pay out of pocket. And I was like, nope, no thank you. So, yeah. That's the story of how I have never taken an ADHD test in my life. Because it is really expensive to get it once you're no longer a kid. But my current therapist highly recommends me to get the test. So I just accepted my fate. Paid out of pocket, tried the meds, then got bored of the meds. Oh gosh, buddy. It's only free if you have insurance for mental health stuff. And even then, not every company has you covered. depends on your insurance. So, yeah. Yeah, I would definitely consider taking the meds. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it, though. Yeah, there is the online service that she recommended me do. I don't really mind. Probably helps with streaming. But, yeah. That's why my therapist taught me this one trick. Because I tend to get like really easily distracted or sidetracked, or like I don't start something. I start something and then I'll go do something else. That's part of the reason why my schedule is just insanely like packed from start to finish. If I don't have it on my calendar, it's so likely I'll just forget about it or I just won't do it. So that's why every 15 minutes on my calendar is like has something in it. It was partly her recommendation. Was like, okay, so you know in your head you gotta do all these things. Why not just write it out? I was like, that's a great idea. So my calendar is just like full. I put in when I sleep. I put in when I need to turn down the heat. I put in when I need to feed the cat. I put in my lunch break. I put in when I'm going to stream, how long I'm going to stream for, when I'm going to stream what. Yeah, it's like a to-do list basically for my entire day. Yo, thank you so much. Welcome, guys. Hello. I honestly don't even know if I won the last game or not. Could not tell you. Oops. That's what I'm talking about when I say I get distracted. Yeah, I put in my workouts. I have a different calendar that my personal therapist does for me that slots in what workouts I'm gonna do on that day and for how long. Now, to be fair, sometimes the exercises say it's like a 10-minute ab workout and I'm there like dying after the second workout. I'm like, all right, this is gonna become a half an hour ab workout instead of the 10-minute workout it was promised to be. So I always thought that's really funny. But yeah. No, I put everything on my calendar. If I'm going out for dinner, I put that on my calendar. If I want to sketch, I put that on my calendar. Sometimes I even put in like what show I want to watch on my calendar. Because like I said, if I don't, I might just forget. I put everything on my calendar. Everything. Yeah. I put in who I'm gonna meet on what day, at what time, when I'm going to... Yeah, I have weekly scheduling sessions. Like, this is the time this week I'm gonna schedule out my week. Well, I would never do that because I like food too much, so... Yeah, it's just time management. It's literally just efficient time management. It's good to have a calendar when you're busy. As I'm talking about this, why is my bro just... What is happening? Okay, so I'm threatening this. I hate it. I cannot stand it. if I had something planned in my head mentally and something else happens and all of a sudden I can't do X. It's like the worst feeling ever. Yeah, activity block it's basically just like time blocking. No, my brain responds really poorly to when things don't go as planned. I like things going as planned. I'll have days where like I don't have things planned. Like I'll have days where the plan is to just go with the flow though. For example, when I'm in Paris, I'll have days where it's like, okay, for 5 hours today, the goal is to just walk around this area and have a good time. Yeah. I like structure a lot. Structure is good. I like routine now. Trying to stick on it. I get a lot more stuff done that way. It's just online. I don't really use a physical planning tool. Maybe I should. I don't know what's happening in this game. I feel like I'm actually losing. But then it's a question of, is my opponent gonna be fast enough to flag me? I see you trying to flag me, buddy. I mean, checkmate me, buddy. So you see what he was trying to do there? He was trying to squeeze that bishop over to e4 and queen g2, but... That's awesome, though, that if you have spontaneity. Oh my gosh, I can't pronounce the word right now. It's part of your life. I just have so many things I need to get done in the day. But it's good. I like being busy. Yeah, that's valid. Having fun's healthy. That looks like an interesting move. I wonder if he thinks... Oh, interesting. Huh. Alright, well... Scheduled fun. Yeah, that's why I time block the time off. Exactly. I'm surprised he's not going to C1. Woo! We managed to win that game on time. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm definitely the type of person, if it's like 12 p.m. or like 11:58 p.m. and I have a meeting at 12 and I'm prepping for my meeting and like there's a beautiful bouquet of roses next to me, I am not stopping and smelling for the roses. I need to prep and make my 12 p.m. meeting. Like if I am on something, if I am at this moment trying to study or trying to finalize like a vlog or editing a vlog, if that is not done by that time, I am not doing anything else. That is like my mental, that is kind of my mental strat. I need this done by this time if it's on my calendar. Otherwise, I'm gonna feel so annoyed. Yeah. I'm like target lock. I'm like a shark. Exactly. I need to be prepared for things. Exactly, Liquid Sense. That's literally me. Yes, I have my designated smell the rose hours. If it's not within those hours, I am not smelling the roses. I don't know why. It really, really just depends. Sometimes I'm running late from a previous meeting. Sometimes I had something come up in the day. Sometimes I'm early because a meeting wrapped up early. It just super duper depends. I can't guarantee my schedule is always like to the minute. So yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. 10 out of 10 would recommend if you struggle with getting shit done in a timely manner. I definitely was a procrastinator until I figured out this one strategy. As it turns out, sticking to a schedule when it's already laid out for you makes doing those tasks so much easier. Speaking of doing those tasks, we're gonna play a little bit more poker. I don't think I quite realized how low my rating I got it. Psychologists hate this one big tip. Yes, exactly, Syscom. My brain does the same thing. It's so hard for myself to get stuff done. That's why if you force yourself to do it, turns out you might do it. Buy my course. Just do it. Isn't that literally the Nike slogan? Is to just do it? Put it on the calendar. See that it's 11 p.m. Do your homework. See that it's 12. Go get lunch. See that it's 12:30. Okay, time to wrap up your lunch. Time to go back to doing homework. I don't know. I feel like it works out pretty well. All right. Oh yeah, I actually remember the Sheila Booth thing. I wonder what that guy's up to. Hope that guy's doing all right. We are going to, okay. I think we're just gonna play some sit and goes. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you're coming over to Twitch to be able to see the poker. But thank you for watching on YouTube. You should, in general, always be watching